Welcome. In this session, we'll discuss some of the questions from UGC NET paper 1. Now, these questions that we would discuss are classic applicative questions, highly important for your upcoming examination. So, let's begin. The first question says, a researcher observes that districts which adopted a new pedagogy 3 years ago now post higher board average exams and claim the pedagogy caused improvement. Now, what is a major objection? The objection is not that the sample is small, it's nowhere mentioned. The objection is not that the board exams are not valid, nowhere we can prove that. And we cannot say that 3 years is a short window. So, the only thing which can be an objectionable content is a fact that without any random assessment, self-selection or unmeasured co-founder, we are simply making a claim which is unjustified. So the next question here is, a study uses structured interview to gather stories and code them into frequencies and run chi-square. Now, what kind of test it is? Understand, we are first doing interview and then using the coding and chi-square technique. So coding and chi-square would go into a quantitative study. Interviews would go into a qualitative study. So it's neither purely qualitative nor purely quantitative, but yes, it's a mixed method approach where we are using both quantitative and qualitative in a single go. The next question is a very interesting question. A philosopher of education analyzes the internal coherence of the claim, education must be value neutral. Now, this has been given by examining the assumptions and the implications. Now, this research is what is called as an analytical research or a philosophical research, simply because of the fact you are examining the assumptions which are given and then trying to analyze those assumptions and implications. Now, it's a very, very important type of question that is asked when you are asked to identify the types of researches. So, the complete type of researches refer to our lecture series in the link below on Doorstep, and that would give you a clear insight on how to use it. Longitudinal and cross-sectional analysis, it's very simple from the name itself. Longitudinal is across a time frame, and cross-sectional the same time different facts that you are trying to observe. So longitudinal follows the same units over a period of time, and cross-sectional analyzes the sample units which are at a given point of time. The last one for today is a review paper synthesizes findings from 47 prior experimental studies on feedback and achievement. Now it computes a pooled size effect and tests the heterogeneity. Now this is what kind of research? So it is called as a meta-analytical research. Why? Because firstly, it is identifying independent studies, which are 47 independent studies across the region. Then it is giving a pooled effect size, and finally identifying the variations among the study. So those are some of the important facts, and therefore the correct answer would be the meta-analytical research here. So that was for today, and for complete set of questions and practice material, refer the link on Doorstep Tutor below. Thank you. Have a great day.